Whereas on August 9, 2010, the California legislature designated the second week of October as Disability History Week in California. And whereas Disability History Week recognizes the important contributions people with disabilities have made throughout the history of the United States, and as a part of this, also recognize the important legislative accomplishments that the disability rights movement, led by disability advocates and parents with children with disabilities in communities across the United States, achieved, such as but not limited to the passage of Section 504 of the 1973 Rehabilitation Act. Section 504, which banned discrimination on the basis of disability by recipients of federal funds, modeled after previous laws which banned race, ethnic origin, and sex-based discrimination by federal fund recipients. The passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act in 1990, a civil rights law prohibiting discrimination solely on the basis of disability in employment, public services, and accommodations. The authorization of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act by Congress in 1990, a law making available a free, appropriate public education to eligible children with disabilities throughout the nation and ensuring special education and related services to those children. And now let's hear from some of our students who will read the remaining portions of the resolution.
People with disabilities and their contributions to the fabric of our society. In order to blend included United States history and school curriculum of victims of ableism, your systems and institutions.
In 2019, Long Beach Unified School District passed a resolution on inclusive practices to create schools that are inclusive of all students and the diversity of needs that exist in our region, giving particular focus to the inclusive of students with disabilities.
LBUSD strongly believes in the importance of students with and without disabilities deepening their understanding about disabilities history and strengthening in their cultural competence, understanding and acceptance of people with disabilities and the important contributions people with disabilities had and continue to have in our society.
Disability History Week allows all students to know where they've been and the endless possibilities and of where they can go, while developing a sense of pride in themselves and their disabilities and become more civically engaged in their communities.
LBUSD does hereby support Disability History Week and encourages all staff, students, parents, families, and community members to spread messages of acceptance and inclusion and integrates disabilities curriculum into our classrooms for all LBUSD students as we honor and celebrate the accomplishment and stories of people with disabilities by lifting up and centering our students with disabilities.